All right. Started. Oh, wait. We can just save. No, save casting couch. Hey, everybody.
Oh,
This
you're
is Tate's podcast.
doing it right now? Okay. It's an odd way to start it. Episode 2, the casting couch.
Episode 2 of the casting couch, everybody. That's how we're doing it. Y'all know.
You already know.
This is Tate's podcast. What's up?
What do you think is like the craziest story you've had from that time that we stopped talking when you were living in the trap house?
And this is DJ Manny's, everybody.
But we were passing that.
So I'd have to say the craziest time was when I saw my side girl and my girlfriend in the same day.
Why does this sound familiar?
I've told you like around the story. I've never told you the complete story.
So what happened?
So like the day before it, I was at work and I was about to have my day off, and that girl at work wanted me to take her home. So I would walk her home. She'd want to fuck, and then I'd go home.
Okay.
And then I had the next day off, and I was supposed to see Jamie. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this girl home, and then go home, and then do all that. So I took her home and everything, and she said, "You're off tomorrow, right?" I was like, yeah, but I'm like seeing my girlfriend. And she then said, "So I want to do something with you." I was like,
Okay.
"What are you talking about? I'm seeing my girlfriend." She's like, "So I might come over?" I was like, "Bitch, if you come over, tell me."
That's literally the definition of a side girl. Wait, was this the girl that was like so content with being a side girl?
Yeah, no.
That she
For a
loved being
minute.
side girl? I think you
For a
told me.
minute.
I think you told me.
She was only content with it for like a minute. And then she was like, "You know what? Why aren't you my boyfriend?" And I was like, "Because you're with a drug dealer?"
I feel like I vaguely remember this.
But yeah.
Until you saw them both in the same day, like, so who came over
Like,
first?
no, and so, the side girl was just texting me all morning and was just like, "Hey, I still want to come over and everything like that, so just let me know if I can." And I was like, okay, I'll see how it goes with Jamie. And everything went fucking great with Jamie. We went out for breakfast, we fucked, chilled, watched a movie, and then she left. And then the side girl was texting me the whole time it was happening. And she was like, "Oh yeah, so is she like leaving soon?" I was like, "Yeah, actually she is." She's like, "Well, I'm in the area." And I was like,
was she just like hawking around the area? Like, just
I
like.
have no idea. I love the passion.
Try.
Because her pussy was fucking amazing. Like, oh my god.
Was it?
And
Okay, keep going. I still haven't heard the girl. Go ahead.
yeah, no, this is Emily.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just first name dropper too. Fuck it.
yeah.
Dude, I'm not
gonna say her last
like
name.
I said, I was so wanting for that.
I posted her on
Because
Facebook, everybody.
She said, did you really?
Yeah, 2020? I spent Christmas with her.
Like, what? You went Christmas with her?
Yeah.
And you guys didn't like.
We didn't fuck or anything
No,
like that. And
because did she have a boyfriend at the time?
no,
She still have a boyfriend?
no. Well, right now she does, yeah.
Damn, she's not with a lot of boyfriends. Alright.
Yeah, she runs through niggas.
She does. She really does. She really just like.
More like they run through her, because she is very trustworthy if the nigga seems reckless.
Oh, she likes toxic dudes.
Yeah, loves them. Like, loves them so much that thinks
Cause
nice dudes, like, because I was treating her well, and that's what I realized. When I was just, like,
I know, this is back
fucking her,
when you still have her heart.
I wasn't, like, treating her as a person. I was like, what are you talking about?
You were. You were like, you guys were like.
We just fucked a lot, and we were very physically attracted to each other. And
Dude, those are some of the best relationships.
that was one of the best. I wish I chose her when I was choosing between the two girls.
I do.
I wish I chose her.
I do too.
I mean, she'd probably be
I
pregnant
voted
right now.
for her. That was my vote.
That's what I'm so surprised about.
What?
With all the fucking and crazy shit that I've done, I don't have a kid.
Or an STD.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know.
I don't believe I do because my piss don't burn. I've never seen bumps of any kind.
You never got tested?
Well, I've been tested before, but like since then, I've also done more wild shit.
Yeah, that's fair. So I'm like, look, there's a chance.
I need to go out and get tested. That's just like $400.
It really is. Why is it $400?
I gotta piss in a cup for
It should
this?
just be free.
It
should just
Do you know how
free.
crazy that shit is if it was free?
It would be better for the fucking health of everybody. Because then fucking STDs wouldn't be spreading through a bunch of fucking poor neighborhoods. And people would go get tested. So I'm like, no, that shit should be free. Because I want to. I know, which I'm so happy about, because that's like, the fact I don't have a kid or have an STD is fucking insane.
You know, because I was about to say, I'm fucking bitches raw.
That's the thing, is we never wore condoms.
I did.
I never did.
With
I never had.
brown sugar, I did.
I don't think I ever will.
Especially when she told me she was hoeing, I definitely did.
Did she? Do you know if she had anything?
Well, I don't know.
So you've never hit it raw?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
I just said I did before.
Oh, like one time? And then you just threw it off and like, fuck it?
No, I did it twice. And then she wanted to fuck again after like that first one was done. And I was like, I ain't got another condom, so you're right, shit out of luck. And then she just started sucking my dick, and I was like, is this legal in the condom terms? Like, what are you doing? And she's like, shut up, nigga. Okay, suck the dick away then. There you go.
She wasn't bad.
She was wild.
Yeah, she was
I like that wild energy.
That's the thing, is that she was very unique. Felt like a
She
person.
was.
Well, she felt like a person. Like,
Yeah.
She actually felt like she had like
Her
stuff
now
about
is
her.
like trash.
Why?
I don't know.
She go crazy?
No, she's gone. Huh? She's been way more not. She's been much more NPC like. Let me put it like
Really?
that. Yeah.
Why do you feel that way?
Just talking to her.
Yeah, it's weird.
And then she's like gotten mad when I ask her deep questions when before she'd answer them no problem. No problem, nigga.
That's what I'm like.
Now though, I ask her a question, she's like, I don't know. I'm like,
What do you mean you don't know?
exactly. I was like, this isn't in like I don't know type of question.
I can see. So you got disappointed.
Very.
Yeah.
And that was recent, like the other night.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are back to a downswing.
No, that was her last straw.
That was your last straw?
Absolutely.
Damn.
I let her come back, nigga.
You let her come back.
That's
You
rare.
You let her come back like a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. You guys have been the most fucking on-offy, non-couple couple I've ever seen in my life.
No, because when we do kick it, we kick it like a couple.
You kick it
But
like a
when
couple.
we don't kick it,
You kick
we don't kick it at all.
Even around me, you guys kicked it like a couple.
I was so surprised.
This is
The crazy
100%.
thing is I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember doing something like a couple until you brought up like,
The fact
weren't
that
you guys like tickling each other in this
Yeah,
shit?
I was
I was like,
I
you're
literally
right,
was like-
nigga.
I was like,
I did tickle her.
I was like, bro, you guys were like hella, like, you know, making the third wheel, and I was like, I don't really care, but like, I was like, this is weird that you guys were just like uncomfortable, and you were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you guys were like literally tickling each other, like you were playing with your tits, like just like, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I was sitting there eating crumble cookie, watching you guys like
There was something on the TV.
fight like a couple.
You're right. It was very
And so
weird.
no, there was nothing on TV.
Yeah, no, I had something playing.
Okay, well, I wasn't watching.
Because that's what both of us were paying attention to.
No, that's right. It was something that I don't fucking care about. I think it was anime or some stupid shit. And I'm like, I don't fucking care about this. This is boring. And then you're fucking sitting there right in front of the TV, basically. The TV's right here, and you guys are right here, and then you're doing it right here. Well, I'm
No,
sitting
because
over
she
here.
started playing. She started like fucking with me, and I was like,
I don't.
stop,
I saw that too.
stop.
Yeah, you like kept grabbing her, and you grab your tit, and we're just like, stop.
Whoa.
And I was just like, I'm just gonna keep eating this crumble cookie because it's so fucking good. Dude, crumble cookie?
So fucking good.
So much sugar. So good. Especially when really high.
Now being old, yeah, that's a lot of sugar. Maybe.
Yeah. Back in the day, we used to do a slam shit like that. Like,
Oh, like no problem.
we used to have
Whole fucking thing of Oreos, nigga, done.
done. One sitting.
Right now, I could maybe finish a row.
I can only finish like usually half. So like I usually finish like 75%.
Yeah. Of a row?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Before I'm
If I also do milk, that's only that much.
Yeah, I always do milk.
You do?
Yeah, always.
Okay. I could sometimes just Oreo and it up.
What
raw.
we have to do? We have to get like a couple friends together. Go smoke weed in a park.
We're
And,
friends together.
No, like don't find. I mean, like more people. Damn, you said that's so depressing. I said more friends together.
No, you're right.
Because then, like,
I guess that does sound dope.
Because it sounds like the old days of fucking high school when you go smoke weed in a fucking park.
I never really did it with many
by-
people, dude.
by
I'm not gonna
Canada.
lie. I very much only did it much with you, or when I ever did smoke with someone else, it was one-on-one. Like when me and Max kicked it, it was one-on-one.
Were we ever? Well, we should do that and do a podcast though. We should smoke weed at a park with like and get like a bunch of like candy and snacks shit to bring in the park, and then just fucking smoke weed at a park and do a podcast.
I could
Hopefully
do it.
not get the fucking cops on us again. That happened last time.
Cause we dark, nigga.
No, you. That's
You're
why.
always wearing some
that's
form
why-
of black.
That's why you saw what happened when he came up. I initiated everything.
I initiated.
I approached him.
Nah, cause
me and him were talking. He
Nigga.
didn't say a fucking word.
because I don't need to talk to you, nigga. I could walk away.
Well, that's why I was just like, I'm gonna just refuse this, so nothing happens.
I understand. You're gonna act white in those situations,
Yes.
and I love it.
100%.
Nigga, that's why I
Because
enjoy kicking it with you
You
so much.
walking away,
You
could
feel
piss
like
him off.
saved my life probably multiple times.
Like
Just
when you-
being around.
Like when you got pulled over walking.
Oh my god, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
we
so
used
mad.
to always walk. So
And
we used
one time a cop stops me and it's like, nigga, I'll kill you. It's like, oh my god.
this cop. So we always walked this path from like our house to the high school, and then we usually walk sometimes. Like when we used to smoke, we'd walk and like listen to Drake or something.
Oh shit. Take care
For
of
like
him.
that, it was like a 20-minute walk to the high school and back. I
Yeah.
think it was 40 minutes total high school back. And then when we get to the high school, we do the little roundabout and we're coming around. We're not on school property yet. There's no school. The school property is like when you get past the grass. Because it's like a roundabout and then there's grass and then there's the rest of the.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And so we were walking around the roundabout and a fucking cop pulls up. And I guess I was like, what are you guys doing? And he's like, I don't need you to see your ID. Didn't need to see your ID. That's
I
not.
was like, why?
He just, because you're black. Because I remember, I think he only looked at your ID. I don't even remember pulling out I think I pulled out my ID. He grabbed your ID to look at it. He didn't even look at my ID. I pulled it out. I was ready. And he just looked at your ID and was like, fine, you guys are free to go. Or some shit like that. And he drove off. He's like, just get out of here.
I swear y'all had a longer conversation than that. But
We did. We had a much longer.
like a much longer.
But like, it's because I couldn't pull out. Like, I was just sitting there with my ID not really paying attention. Because we were high as fuck.
We were.
We were fucking.
This dude was just like trying to be a dick. It was weird.
And,
Like it was one of the. I've met a bunch of cops.
yeah,
Most of them I can have a regular civil conversation with.
not this guy.
That dude and a few of the other ones, like the ones that arrested me, nigga, them were some bitches. Oh my god, dude. Nah, I got my head slammed into a door and left in the woods. Yeah, they like just left me in the cop car in the woods, nigga.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I was like, what are y'all doing?
about to be a-
Am I gonna die?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I gotta make movies after this because
these cops are fucking digging your grave right now.
I know I really thought I was about to die. I was just sitting in the back and I accepted it. I legit just sat there and was like, well,
Man.
I ain't gotta see anybody else.
Nobody would hear me scream.
No, I was like, what's the point? I can't even fight him. I'm not even big enough yet. Now I can fight niggas.
How old are you?
16. Yeah, and they just like left me in the woods for like
That's-
3 hours.
Wait, where'd they go?
Nigga, I have no idea. They just got out. They were like, have a good time, and then left. And I was like,
Let's be honest. I guarantee these cops were probably just getting high.
Probably.
They
They probably
just, like,
forgot.
They probably have a good time. Dumbass little kids. Just smoking weed in the bag.
I don't know, like.
Because that's what that sounds like. That sounds like they just
I heard his
go out
mom
and
called it on
smoke. Exactly. Dumbass.
All them niggas. Because, yeah, she called the cops on me. And then that was. Oh my god, I'm still mad about that.
I mean, yeah. You don't really let shit go.
Well, I hold grudges.
You do.
I know that.
You hold grudges hardcore.
Hardcore. That's why I don't forgive that whole you don't want to fuck me. I don't forgive that.
It's so weird because like you have blind spots sometimes. Jamie was like
absolutely true with blind spots. I'd have to say it's absolutely circumstantial. Like if we're not seeing each other constantly, I completely fucking understand. If we see each other constantly though, nigga, how could you accept that? Yeah. Like if you're sleeping in my bed next to me in both like I want to fuck. Like, it's not even every single day I want to fuck like that. I just want to fuck that day.
I mean, be honest,
I can. Absolutely. If her energy could allow it, I'm fucking every day. If she starts putting her ass on me every single night, I'm going to want to fuck.
I'm trying to think if that's still me. Because I remember...
like, back in the day, if I actually slept with a girl, I'm sleeping with her like that. Like, we don't need to fuck at night all the time, or even in the morning. We don't need to fuck every single day.
Do you like?
But if I feel
what kind of sex do you like the best?
Morning sex is the best.
Morning sex.
Absolutely best. I'm not gonna lie. Mango in the morning, so much better than at night.
First of all, that sounds like a dope ass radio station.
Thank
Mango
you.
in the morning.
Hey, that's a DJ name.
DJ out of DJ. That's Mango. It's Mango in the morning. But like, morning sex for me, it's like I'm so tired.
I'm not.
I'm
like instantly awake.
My one eye is open. I'm
just
sideways, fucking just like barely awake. But then nighttime, there's like nothing like. I feel like it's midday. I feel like midday sex is my favorite.
I really don't want midday sex.
I think that's my favorite. I don't know. It's just when you guys are just like constantly fucking.
I like that night one that becomes morning one.
The what?
Like when you're fucking at night and then you were like, shit, it's 3 a.m. That type of fucking.
Yeah, that one's weird too. I think
really good.
Morning's my last though. I just don't like it. Nigga, that looks so. Okay.
How does that look gay, nigga? It's a ball. I'm not even sucking.
That's the way you did that. Like it's like.
I use my lips fashionably, nigga. What's wrong with you?
You do. You big ass fucking lips, dude.
I'm sorry. I was born this way, nigga. I can't help it. Bitches love it too. Bitches absolutely love it though.
You're a fetish. Is it weird to you? Like you are a fetish for some people.
Not at all.
Like I'm nobody's fetish. I'm white.
I've accepted the
White
fact
guys are
that
like
some
a
girls
fetish.
might just want to fuck me because I'm black. That's cool.
Well, I know that's cool, but I'm saying, is that like, how does that make you feel to be a fetish?
You know, I don't use feelings like that, but
if you did have feelings and emotions, what would it be?
I feel like I'd be like praised almost in that.
You feel like a king?
Like I got like a perk.
Oh,
like I was born with a perk.
Like in Skyrim, you have the speech perks. And it's like
I'd have to say, if you played like other games like Outer World, you can like choose, you can like press a whole bunch into like one thing, like dialect, and just get charisma. I feel like that's what I went into, and I was like,
you just went into that perk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just born with it because being black just kind of made me naturally like
have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
well, that's like. Yes.
No, it makes me naturally equal. My personality with that is fucking perk.
Oh damn.
So I was like, absolutely. Because if my personality didn't match my look,
I feel like
you
have like a very like your type of personality is either you're gonna love it or hate it. There is no in between.
Absolutely.
I find like a more in between where it's like I just like to like.
You're willing to blend into people's.
Yeah. Well, no, because I'm talking about
vibe. You're willing to blend into people's vibes. I have
easy.
My vibe, or I'm just going with whatever.
Yours is very just your type of vibe.
No, because sometimes I'm just going with whatever, and other times I'm just
sort of
very.
I haven't seen it yet.
me. No, it's when I try to just when I'm in groups.
Seem very you.
No, when I'm in groups, I try to just.
Even when was that technically a group when we had the
Yes.
Mango and hair? That was a group for you, because
yeah, but like they were like looking up to me almost. It was weird.
Well, because you're fucking 6 feet tall and they're like 5 foot Mexicans.
Yeah, no, but like
So they were like
the fact that they were like trying to go to me for all conversation. Like I noticed they didn't even try to talk to you.
No, they didn't. No, what's her name did? No, Mango did.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The other one really didn't.
No,
but you also tried to talk to her first, and then she was like, "Okay, you're cool." You did. No, you tried to talk to Mango. I didn't say you didn't. I just said you tried to talk to her first.
Mango disappointed me the most because I felt so like I was like, oh, because
no, she's very focused.
Because you started talking to Mango, and so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, talk to the other girl.
Talk to you. Fucking like, get you involved in the conversation because clearly you and him don't have like a.
We don't know each other. That was like my first time meeting
him. It was. You weren't like comfortable with that person, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just do what I do best, which is get a person comfortable, and then she'll open up more to both of us.
Well, I was thinking you two are the strangers in the conversation.
Kinda, yeah.
Like because me and her have a mutual interest, and we understood you two were friends. Mm-hmm. So I was like, let me start a conversation with the person I know, and let me see if they connect. Yeah. Because if y'all don't, we gotta change it up. Like,
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I just went at it.
That's how I was approaching that.
I was like, I'm gonna just jump on this, like, not grenade as in, like this ugly person, but jump on the grenade as in, like, this is a stranger, so I'm gonna get like the initiation.
I feel like she was absolutely your type. Literally, I had complete faith in you taking over that situation.
No, she was.
Like, I was like, I feel like Jacob will like the way she looks. I didn't say, like, you love her or, like,
no. I just.
But, like,
I don't know.
I felt like she was definitely, like.
She was very.
More in the type of girl you'll talk to.
She, yeah, very much so. Well, I tried. I feel like I could still talk to Mango, but she was just like.
She's focused.
Dude, she had. So she was on a mission that day. That's all. She was on a mission just to.
No, every single day, she doesn't really try to talk to you. She asks about you, but she doesn't really. That's weird. Yeah, we talk like daily.
Have I hung out with Brown Sugar more or Mango?
Brown Sugar more.
Because I've only hung out with Brown Sugar like twice, 3 times.
Yeah.
But like,
Mango, like,
I think
twice.
literally the one time.
Twice. Because we all went to go with tacos too.
Oh, that was that weird.
Root?
I don't know. Dude,
yeah, she looks like a snub nose.
Her whole vibe, bro. I was just like, I need to get out of this situation.
Which is crazy because when you start talking about like space, the supernatural, anything supernatural, she becomes the biggest fucking fangirl. And it's crazy. Like legit, she's so into that stuff and everything like that. And she's that literally Supernatural, the show.
Okay.
I love supernatural things in general, like werewolves, vampires, fucking, you know, all that supernatural shit. Mm-hmm. She's interested in that. Like looks it up, studies it. You know how like people have hobbies? That's hers.
That's her hobbies, supernatural shit.
Like I was really into Greek back then. Back when I was in like middle school.
Yeah, like dude, I think I was into Greek in middle school.
Yeah, because we started learning about the gods reading like the Percy Jackson series.
Yeah.
And I started studying like the old books and then Egyptian texts, like because when I start getting into things, I start looking up
everything about it.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? I need to know all about this shit.
See, that's what I am for magic.
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I'm really adept when it comes to like cards, and you're just like, holy shit, how do you know what that card is? It's just like when I get
just like beforehand.
That's
like crazy to me.
I really get into it.
Like I was like, dude, you know about like that Elspeth card that I'm using now? Because I got 2 of them.
Out of the new set, yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 of them, and I still can't find a way to. I'm already winning when that card comes out. I want that card to win me games. So.
Good.
I need to figure out how to use that shield and the first strike, the first mechanic a lot better. I was going to ask you about that as well.
Yeah, I was just saying play creatures that are removable.
Because that was going to be the other thing I was going to do. I was just going to talk about common shit and like upload videos doing that.
What do you mean talk about common shit?
Like what's going on?
Just what's going on in your daily life?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like a vlog?
Kind of, yeah, but I'm like playing Magic. And it's just my voice going over like, you know, I'm at this house today.
Oh, so...
and this ass was jiggling,
nigga. When there was like Call of Duty, like you would like have Call of Duty in the background and you would have like, you would talk about something.
That's what I'm going to do with Magic.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's very niche.
Well, I just like Magic.
Interesting. I know, which is interesting. Cause like you don't like.
It's like my
you don't
personality is weird.
You don't like
the hobbies
IRL
don't mix with like.
It's so weird when it's like.
It's like a juxtaposition. I know I said that word wrong too. But the juxtaposition. I love that word. I wanted to use it in a sentence for so long.
I hope when this.
I'm just saving it.
When this becomes popular, just clip that part. Just clip when he says that. Because that was the moment we know this nigga had a stroke.
Nah, it was great.
He had a stroke right there.
No, it was like. Let me see this one. Just like both.
Both.
I love that.
You know what's funny? Didn't even think about that actually being wrong.
See what I mean?
I've just heard both so many times. I'm just like, yeah, it's just a way to say both. Like,
right? It is now.
Yeah. Because like, I don't know. Just
that's whatever I text.
Both of them. Both of them.
Well, yeah, both of us is coming.
Both of us is going. Dude, it sounds so much better than both of us is coming.
I feel like it flows.
Yeah, both. Like, it's just both. Like, it's really...
You don't really need to, like, pronunciate it.
Yeah.
You gotta pronunciate that shit.
That's true. Damn, this was English, by the way. Our English lesson.
Yeah, nah.
This is our English lesson. Everyone knows that.
I love both, though.
Both of them? Yeah, it's a good... There's some slang that... Have you heard what they're calling it now?
Nope. I have never been in touch recently. I think starting 20... Once me and Jamie broke up, I got out of touch.
I think it's called... You got out of what?
Touch. Like, I just stopped.
Dude,
I didn't use Instagram anymore. I stopped using Facebook. I just kind of...
I just deleted...
Stopped.
I just deleted Twitter.
Oh, shit. I was about to start posting on there. It was really my top 5
I'm gonna do it just for my channel.
No, I'm gonna do it for the podcast.
I was just doing my own... But the issue I found was... I was doing my own on my own Twitter. And then I'm getting a shit ton of followers. Just because of the way I was like, when I jump into conversation, I like debate.
Yeah, that's good.
And I was just getting followers.
Yeah, because people are like,
I
agree with
them. Fuck, if I'm gonna be doing this, because I'm investing a lot of time into Twitter. Like, if I'm like looking at the screen for like 20 minutes, I'm like, dude, I just wasted 20 minutes of my life.
Oh, that's how you feel about it?
If it's growing if I'm getting followers from it to a thing that I'm going to get, which is gonna be Pee Wee Tweets, which is gonna be my Twitter. I'm doing it if you notice.
Why didn't you just change your name?
What do you mean?
I was like, why delete Twitter then?
Oh, I have a lot of shit on that Twitter that's probably not.
Yeah, that's why I was like, just change your name.
Well, no,
because you don't want someone to find your Twitter.
No, it's not aged well. My Twitter's deactivated. I deleted it. It's done.
Still people have that. I'm just saying, like, why not just change the name?
Like,
I don't know what you said.
Because I have a lot of old tweets. I don't know if I said something, but I'm sure I've said something.
I remember my first tweet was, women should do more blowjobs because it fills their heart with love. One of my first tweets.
That's a fire tweet. That's a banger tweet right there.
My first one.
That's a banger tweet.
And then like some other ones were some J. Cole's fucking lyrics and shit like that. And I started getting followers from that. I was like,
nothing like that. Like, dude, nothing.
And I was like,
I'm sure
like, if I ask her if I could fuck her in the cheeks, should I let her fuck me?
No. You know what? I need to tweet my quote, my famous quote.
Are you talking about because there was one that I saw recently on Facebook, and it was
love yourself as much as Kanye loves himself. Yeah. Or if you love somebody as much as Kanye loves himself. I don't remember the exact quote.
No, that's it.
Like, it was comparing.
No, you love her as much as Kanye loves himself.
You should love her as much as Kanye loves himself. It was something like comparing both, like how much Kanye loves himself. Oh. Because I remember at this time I was seeing like the meme picture of him wearing a shirt of him wearing a shirt of him wearing a shirt of him.
No, because he had a song called "I Love Kanye."
Yeah, that too.
And I listened to that so much.
That's what I'm saying. He was just so like.
And then I started trying to make my own songs. Like, music's hard to make, dude.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot that goes to fucking music. That's why it's like.
Like, I can sing, but like, oh my god, actually making using an instrument to do something.
You can't do it?
No, it's not that it's difficult. It's not that I can't do it.
I don't find it difficult. I think
yeah, because it takes focus and dedication.
Yeah, it's really. How do you not get lost? Because it's so easy to get lost in the beat, because Because
I'm already thinking finished product before.
No, you can't. You gotta
No, that's why I don't normally get into things that are like that.
Do it like how. I guess no, you kind of do it this way. Do it how you build the magic deck. You start off with like an idea. There's like you have this card. So there's this type of
try to update my.
There's this type of beat that you want to play. So you listen to this beat and you're like, I like this like underneath beat. Let me see what I can add to it and build on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Okay, there's another like I kind of like adding this a little bit in the background. It's like a so like it was a background, and then like it comes together as like a, and then eventually it's like a whole.
Like package that comes
whole
together.
package, yeah. But like the best ones like when you keep it like 3 or 4, like simple-ish. Cause like if you try to overcomplicate, because I used to do that a lot in middle school, because I used to be in band in middle school, and I was so bad at band because I guess I just didn't know how to hit a fucking bass drum. That I just would, instead of doing that, they would just line me to play garage band all day. So
nice.
For 2 years straight in middle school, my 7th and 8th year, I just played garage band for a whole class every single day. So I was just making beats, like I was just making shit. Like
no wonder you would get into hip hop.
Yeah, probably. That was probably because that was around the time that I started to get into hip hop.
Because you think about it, you're like listening to beats all the time.
No, that's all I cared about was drums.
Shit.
I just was constantly.
And then you start hearing like, because back in the day, drums were hitting.
Because that was all the shit.
The bass was like.
Because everything the drums could do is they have a really low. They also have like the snare, and then they have the snare. Or not snare. What's the little one that they clamp down?
Oh, no, it's not.
It's
not
the one with
thimble,
your.
Right?
It's the one that's like this, and then when you close it,
No,
you
I
flip
know.
it, and you can.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it the foot part?
Yeah.
That's one of the foot parts.
I don't
of the
know
drum.
what the fuck it's called right now. I don't know why, but I would always use those. That was like always my big one is the snare and that, because like really like so it's like literally obvious, like a really easy beat to make. It was like 1 2 1 1 2 yeah. And I would always use that, and then I'd mix a shit ton of things in. It was just like I have like 20 instruments.
Hey, nice.
But like you don't want to complicate it like that. But I'm saying like I used to.
No, because you're going to start trying to explore.
Yeah.
You're going to first do the simple ideas, and then you're like, how can I build on
How
this?
can I make this big?
Yeah.
Make more music, more shit. Because I love that constant flow of like stuff happening.
Shit going on, but being coherent, honestly.
Being very coherent, and then like having that repetitive part where it just came back around.
Yeah, I like the randomness.
Or the fucking the big beat drops or beat changes was a lot of things that I like to do.
Beat changes
like
are pretty
when
dope.
you're doing a certain beat and then you change it in the middle and then you change it back. Like,
oh, you would change it back? I'd probably like finish the song on a different beat. Because when I got into music, I was in the Boys Academy, and it was like we had to all do a group project, and we were all gonna try out every single instrument and be judged on who was the best by the whole class. And each one of us would whatever you were the best at, you would do in the band, like because we were gonna make songs in a band, and
what
we
were
did.
you best at?
Like 4 different things.
Like what?
So the drums I was actually really good at.
I always wanted to be a drummer.
Bass I was good at.
Bass, but bass is easy. You can't say you're good at bass. Bass is easy.
No, they were like if you actually tried to play it, they were like you could actually learn some shit. Because the way you hold it and everything is just.
The way you hold
I was like, oh, I'm just holding it naturally.
No, that's not the bass I know you're talking about. So there's another type of bass where it's literally just the bass drum.
No. Oh, I mean it's the guitar.
Yeah, but it's hard bass. That's why I was confused. I was like, dude, bass is easy. No, that bass is not easy.
Oh.
No, guitar and stuff is not easy.
Oh yeah, I was because I was just okay. They were just like, just find a rhythm, and I was like, fuck y'all.
Why don't you have a bass guitar and play?
Because I've never when have you ever seen me get into a passion?
No, I feel like you should try.
No, I should absolutely. I completely agree. I'm just saying.
Playing piano, so much fun. Just to sit there.
Bet.
Because you could just make a million different beats. Because I can make beats on like the things.
No, you're right, and I was good at that too.
I love it.
Because we had like the Beatmaker electric keyboard, and I was good at that part and vocals too. So I was also one of the main singers and the background vocals for our main.
The main singer?
Yeah, one of the mains, because there were 3. We all had our own verses.
I don't think I've ever heard you sing.
Well, I normally sing music, and I actually sing. I use my voice.
Like you don't just rap?
No, I don't just try to let the noise take over.
I've just never heard you sing. It's crazy.
No, you probably have. If we like listen to music together, I always sing those songs.
I guess that's
like
true.
actually
Well,
sing.
usually
them.
when I'm listening to songs, I'm listening at max volume.
Yeah, no, and that's why I'm. But if you turn it down ever, I'm like still singing that song. Like.
That's true. I guess I've never heard it. It's interesting. I never heard you were in band.
Yeah, I was in. It was a pretty big band. There was like 5 of us. 5 of us were only good enough out of like 20 to be in it.
Really?
Yeah, because the other people were fucking trash. Nigga. Oh my god, I've never heard music played so badly.
I think that was us too. I think we were probably pretty bad.
And like with the drums too, you had to like.
Oh no, we had a good drummer.
Yeah.
We had two really good drummers.
You know, it was just you had to find the beat and try to stay on it and everything. And it was like we used a like mop bucket and drumsticks to figure out how to like actually find a beat and shit. It was super fucking ghetto, nigga. Like, and then when we started bringing out real instruments and everything, like they brought the whole fucking shit.
But we didn't. I think for the most part, ours was literally just like an actual like band, like not like a, because like everyone was playing. Like we had like 20 clarinets and stuff, like 20.
Everyone was doing something.
5 tuba players
at all times.
I think we did have 1 bass player and 1 piano player.
No, we had like 3 bass players.
I think we had Max.
Yeah, Max I heard was good at music.
I think me and Max were the middle school.
I could see that.
I think so, and we just stopped talking, and then I think that's one of the reasons why I knew him already.
Because you did.
I think I went to middle school.
I was like, dude, I know Lily. And then you were like, Max is Lily? And I was like, who the fuck is Max? And you were like,
that's
the tall, lanky nigga was like her brother? And you were like, that's her man.
Yeah,
I was so confused.
Dude. I remember.
I was like, I knew I saw him kissing.
I think me and him did go to middle school because he was in my band and he was the bass guitar player.
Yeah, oh, that's dope. He was pretty good. Me and him would kick it alone.
Mm-hmm.
We would just music.
Yeah, he was good. That's crazy. I never thought about that.
Oh, we should try definitely music then. I didn't know you were into music, so I never brought it up to you.
I'm still learning.
No, I'm just saying you're into music
Yes.
then. At least learning. And so, like, remember when I was, like, bringing up songs to you and everything, and you were like, I was actually having you review them and everything?
Oh, yeah.
The little bullshit songs I would make. I might get back into that.
You should. Find a passion. Find something. I mean, I would say, like, maybe buy a bass guitar since you want to play on bass.
I was thinking that, or, like, one of those, like, beat makers.
Or a beat maker, yeah. Okay.
So then I could, like, plug in headphones
Whatever
and
beat
shit.
maker means, or...
No, it's like there's this box now that's called a beat maker, and it just has squares that you can assign different
different types
parts.
of beats. Yeah.
It's like that basically, where you just program it to be like, this is gonna make this sound.
And then you go boop, boop, and then you
and then like it's mostly for like holding it and staying in that like. When you start making a beat with it and then hold it, it keeps going.
Maybe. I just feel like you should try to play an actual like instrument.
I could give that a try too. I mean, I always wanted to sing. I never really was into the instrumental
I
part.
feel like you should play guitar.
I was much more of a singer. Like, I really like singing. I don't like holding instruments. What the fuck is that? No, I don't like
that's just
holding
my
instruments. And like getting into the vibe, holding an instrument is hard for me.
Oh, so you don't feel that
singing?
You don't really feel that like, because like usually when
brings
you play,
out that like, oh my god, I'm at my best. I'm at my peak when I'm singing.
I know, but like usually when you play an instrument, you have like a passion for it. Like just like doing this would feel comfortable.
Yeah, no, I feel
like
comfortable.
that just feels very like you're at peace just holding it. Like it's not uncomfortable at all to hold it.
Not one bit.
Yeah,
It was amazing. Like I could. I'm not saying I can't. I'm saying I should get into something. Like I really should at some point.
I think you should try to play this.
And
I think bass would probably be the best for your type.
I mean, probably. I wanted to make beats though. Like I really want to make beats.
Yeah, you probably get a beat maker too. Nice. It's like I should start. I'm gonna eventually once I can learn piano.
Because I want to like, what is that first thing I'm gonna get, and then I'm probably just gonna expand from that. Because like with women, I want one of every kind.
Yeah, I can feel that because I kind of feel the same way about it.
And I'm like, if I'm gonna get good with this instrument, might as well.
I want to try to do more.
Yeah.
But like I shouldn't.
Be the
I should.
whole band
I should
as
hyper
myself.
focus on something first.
Oh, you could do that. You
No,
could
I
just
wanna-
get really good
I
at
want
the
to
piano.
hyper focus on
just,
piano. That's the issue. Is that like I don't. I want to do other things too, but like in my brain, I'm telling myself I need to slow down.
the piano was too much remembrance of the fingers and the
I'm
sounds.
getting very used to it now. it just takes. It's only been doing it for like. I probably only had like 6 hours top right now of practice, so not too long, and I've already kind of started like remembering exactly my finger.
That's good.
Because all you have to do is keep it in the exact same shape, and go around the keyboard essentially with these 5 fingers.
Are you good on keyboards?
I've never tried it. No.
So when you type on the keyboard?
Oh, on a keyboard? No. I mean, kind of. I guess because like I can do it blind. But...
Yeah, I can't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't have that type of remembrance type shit. I don't know why. I just don't
Do you
have
play
it.
much PC games?
No, I play console games, and I'm like,
when you play PC games, you remember by heart W, and everyone at home's gonna know this. WASD shift space.
I didn't know you did that with one hand.
One hand.
Like,
you know all of those.
One
you know,
hand.
or did I just say WASD? Yeah,
it
is WASD. I was thinking QWERTY for some reason, but it is. So it's WASD.
Like I've played PC games
Yeah.
on the console, which it shows those controls, and I was
you
like,
always remember it because WASD is how you move. Shift is typically how you run. Space is typically how you do actions, like jump over shit. So when you like are playing video games, you're doing this and then holding like the shift to run and then the space, like so your hands like doing that.
yeah,
And you have the PC set up, so.
And typically, the rest of the buttons that are like your other buttons in the game, you just assign all to your mouse. Usually, you get like a mouse with like 15.
multiple buttons.
Yeah, 15
that makes
buttons on it,
sense.
but
Like you
mine-
just do everything with this hand. Oh my god, I was using keyboards so fucking wrong when I was playing games.
Mine only has.
Because I was like, do I need to also have other buttons and the mouse?
Mine only has 2 buttons on it.
That's true.
And that's like good enough. Like you
It
don't
is.
need, but like 2 buttons is good because typically like, there's 2 other actions that you really want to do, and then the rest of the actions are like sometimes you'll do. So
Okay.
like the sometimes like for
You
ring,
could do like
and-
for Elden Ring, you could do like roll.
yes,
And
Roll.
probably activate like the action button,
Yes.
like to
and
grab
then
shit and
WASD shift space, and then all of the other abilities in that game would all be on your other keys. They just
Okay.
they'd be like V, Q, E.
or like the F, the
Yeah.
F series up top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because
So
I
like,
noticed a lot of people put it like F1, F2, F3.
or F, I never do because I'd have to click all of
I
it.
played like League.
Because
So
you have to click like that. I don't like that. So you'd want to do 1, 2, 3 because they're just right up here, or the QE is the other 2 that are easy.
yeah, the one that I normally saw was League of Legends. I never really saw many other games. I did see Fortnite though played a whole lot
I've been wanting to stream League of Legends.
on. Oh really?
I'm gonna want to because
I've been wanting to get into
I've
it.
never played it.
I've been hoping it's
So
like
I'm gonna,
workable, like you can get it on the Mac, and then I was gonna play it. If you
Okay.
can't though, I'm gonna say fuck that and Magic.
I'm gonna stream like day 1 and be like my stream will say day 1 of trying out for the first time, League for the first time because I've never played it.
Oh,
And it'd just be, it'll be interesting. Just fucking play a game, and it's so complicated. Like it's so complex. The game.
it is. It's a very like
'Cause, like-
it's simple to get into, they say, and it's just to master is very complex
Very.
because everybody's moves matter in an escape or an attack or a chase down.
And they all have like their upsides, downsides. They have weaknesses, strengths.
Yeah, they actually have weaknesses that matter in them getting killed.
Yes. And it's just like,
Like
you
some
to
people have
learn.
low HP and that's just it.
And you have to learn.
Like you're a glass cannon and you have to know when the tank is attacking a house. Yeah, no, I got really into League.
That's why I like Pokemon, or whatever it's called. Pokemon, what's it called? The fucking game on the Switch.
Oh, Pokemon Unite.
Dude, I actually like that game
Hey.
because it's just basic version. I'm beating dude's ass.
Dude, we totally
I'm-
gotta play it.
I'm playing Slowpoke.
We playing Slowpoke?
I beat dude's ass.
I played as you know that electric dude, the yellow.
Yeah,
electric
you showed
dude?
me the fighter.
Yeah,
the heavy hitter guy.
yeah, him.
Yeah,
Like, when
see-
I was playing,
We should try to play because that'd be a good combo. Because Slowpoke has the go to sleep.
oh, he put you. He does hypnosis.
He has hypnosis.
Dude, I could totally try out
so I can
Gengar
like hit people to sleep.
and then like nightmare him.
Well, you could. I was thinking like trying a heavy hitter because like the electric Pokemon would be perfect because I put them to sleep and then you hit them with the hardest hitting combo you have.
Yep.
And then I
Could do
surf
that.
them because he also has surf, which is a really good move.
Yeah, no, dude. As long as that character's well rounded, it's absolutely amazing.
He's a
Can he run away well, or does he
He's-
like
he's a
stay there and murder shit?
He's a tank.
Okay.
He tries to basically soak up. He soaks up a shit ton of damage.
And you just need an attacker on the side.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
cool.
really nerd thing. Pokemon Unite is a great game. I finally got my Switch, which I'm so happy about.
Dude, I was so glad when you got that shit.
I
was like,
literally
dude,
went to the store. I don't remember that I was trying to. I was gonna buy something.
We were buying a controller.
Oh, I was gonna. So I went to the store to go buy just a regular Pro controller because I was like, man, I'm tired of playing Super Smash Bros. With the little fucking Joy-Con.
Yeah.
It's just so annoying.
And you were coming over to play
try to
Smash.
fight like this. It's like the most depressing thing of all time. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy a Pro controller. One can play on the Pro controller, the other person can play on like the base controller. It'll be fine. And then I went there and I looked and I was like, I think they were sold out. And I looked up at the Switch. I think it was like $100 off.
Hey.
And I was like, that's God. It's God telling me where I'm supposed to go. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy a whole Switch. And I did. And I enjoyed it. I played the fuck out of Smash Bros.
Hey.
After that night when I lost like 3 times in a row, I was just like, alright, well, I'm never losing to him again. And
Sephiroth is powerful.
I grinded that game and unlocked like every single character within like 4 days. Because
Okay, that makes sense.
I was just playing that game over and over and over and over again. Just playing singles. I was just
Oh.
playing singles over and over and over again, playing singles, just beating up the. I picked Sephiroth and picked the computer's level to like a 7 until I beat the 7 enough, and then put it up to an 8 until I beat the 8 enough, and then put it up to a 9 until I beat the 9 enough.
Nice.
Because
That's why you were so comfortable with the higher levels when you came back. I was like, do you know, I had to just learn, get better.
You were just like, oh fuck, I forgot how to hit the buttons, and I'm like.
I was
And
like,
it's like,
oh shit, I gotta catch up to this
We
nigga.
shouldn't be at level 5. I think we should go down a little bit. I'm just like, nope, I'm okay. I'll take them all by myself.
Yeah, no, I was like, okay, you got this, I'll learn.
I was just, because I just knew their abilities now. I was prepared, bro.
You were, and I was like, I had to just get prepared, and I was like, I got this, nigga. And we stayed up there. We went far, dude.
I think we got 9 win hand or something like that. I want to get to a 10 eventually, because I think we can. If I pick,
The Pyrus.
if I pick Pyra and Mithra and you pick fucking Sephiroth.
Well, Sephiroth's very powerful.
I think, well, because that's probably your best character.
I haven't really tried many others.
You haven't, because you pick Sephiroth and you're like, well, fuck, like he's like mastering one character, so I kind of want to master one character.
He was, yeah, I was like, dude, you're learning one character, and this dude looks cool, and his sword's long, and I just think looks dope.
The only thing I would
Like,
say
as a kid, I would love to have that, like,
is like the biggest weakness that I found now with him is that his little orb thing is I can just dodge it so easily now.
yeah, no, it's
I
just,
learned
what you
how
do
to,
is you have to catch people.
Well, that's the thing is it's hard to catch people when you charge it up longer, it goes shorter, and when you charge it less, it goes longer. So you can basically predict where it's gonna go by how long the person holds onto it.
Yeah, no, that's why, remember when I was just trying it out on the Splatoon characters, and like,
You
I had to like learn how to use that.
You learned
move.
how to do the timing.
And I was like, wait a minute, this nigga's close enough.
If I let go right here, it'll blow up right next to him.
Yeah, and I could catch you on the outside explosion, the middle, like.
Yeah. See, that's the fun thing about mastering a character, because that's what, like, when I do Pyra and Mithra, I know exactly how to catch you with all their things. I know how to throw the sword and catch you midair with the little sword thing. I know how to jump in the air and where I can jump from with her Mithra's like Mithra's forward dash thing. The overpowered thing is like.
Oh, the really quick one?
Yeah, I know how to do it and still be able to land on the ledge.
Yeah.
I know how to knock you off, jump up in the air and shoot you, and then fall back down. Because Mithra's up is like she shoots down, so I know how to shoot you from off the ledge.
Yeah, no, and that'll blast, and then if they're at the right angle, you can just.
They just die. And I'm just like, so I've got like, when you master it like that, it makes the game more fun.
Yeah, no, that's why I really like Sephiroth, because I was like, because we were in those levels, and I was like, okay, let's see if his smashes are at least easy to control. And they were like that little flick one. I noticed I only do that when I'm trying to like
I only ever
get a little bit
accidentally-
of damage.
I don't ever accidentally do that.
Yeah, no, that's.
But that's like
That's
an easy
like most
combo
of the
thing,
time.
because usually like if you snap enough on them, you can like wait for the perfect time to like knock them up in the air,
And then those.
and then have the things go off while they're in midair.
That's what I was like. It's like that's why I really like it, just for the damage. And
That's also just kind of easy to time. That's
well,
another
it's
thing.
quick. It's quick.
You can count how long though. No, not the flick. The flick is hard to stop. What's easy to stop is the orb hitting you.
Yeah, no, you
Because
can
there's
just block.
You know around roughly what time it's gonna hit
It's
you.
like 3 seconds.
It depends. Depends on how much you throw on the person and when you throw them on.
Yeah, see,
It
and
changes.
that's why the
but, like,
constant flick will.
You get very used to it though.
Oh yeah, I'm
Like,
pretty
I
sure
got-
when you went against Sephiroth, you were like, "Nah, nigga, I know you."
I know 3, 2, 1, shield.
Yeah, that's why I play him very unorthodoxly, I feel like.
You use more of the big explosion.
Well, yeah, if you give me time to charge up, I'm going to. Like,
Well, you spam them.
like Metroid. When I
don't
learned
like Metroid.
that beam,
Metroid feels very weak to me. I don't know why. Not like the character. I'm talking about like that blast. It never feels like it's like a big KO for me. And I feel like
really great.
I miss it a lot.
Yeah, no,
I'm
because it's a straight beam.
I'm very inconsistent.
The explosion's like wide, and the straight beam you can just, like you can jump over because it's slow enough too, slow enough to see coming.
That's true. I guess I've never really been hit by it either.
Yeah, because if you're just like on the ground,
It's
you can
so
jump.
slow.
If you are in the air falling, you're like, do I got that double jump?
Who has the most satisfying KO special thing, like charge up KO or big hit KO? I'm gonna go with Donkey Kong.
I would have to say
Duh.
the Mii character, the Mii
Punch?
fighter.
What is his KO?
So he has like that spin kick move where he like if he has a sword, he'll just do like a.
Oh yeah,
rotate, and
yeah,
then
bounce off.
it's a smash. So
Yeah.
it like
It hits him.
it
It's
hits, and then they stop, and then they go.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those types of moves, and
That's your
I
most satisfying one?
really fucking love that move. Like when you're right there, they're like trying to jump back from the edge, and you're like,
I like
huh.
it. That's my favorite thing. Is hitting the ball.
And then there's
fast.
oh my god.
My favorite, actually, another one of my favorites because you never really get it is Mithra's forward dash B, the little and the only way it's a smash, because it's not really a smash,
It's
is,
a light
is
attack,
if they're
actually.
outside already. So I've like knocked them back and then just ran and chased them and just do that like smash.
Oh, okay.
And it's so satisfying because it's so like BM. Like it's so you're just absolutely shitting on them.
Don't you like what's it called though? Pyra's.
Pyrosaur's alright. It's not my favorite
I
type.
fucking love that.
I
game.
like it because I like catching
Like
people.
visually, I like it the most.
Maybe. I just like I like when you like falling down and you like throw it and catch somebody with it.
That's cool, but
Or
I
her-
just like on the edge.
Her up
when you're
smash
just-
is insane too.
Oh, the
Because the best way to do it is when your opponent hits you in the air, and then you just come back down.
yeah, you counter. You got
Yeah.
to, man. You make that
Or
shit
like
hurt.
I've done the best thing I've done was I was Mithra, someone knocked me in the air, I transformed into Pyra and then did the up smash and
Okay.
just absolutely stomped them. And I was just like,
We got to stream playing games at one point.
you good?
I just really enjoy playing games like alone, and
Really?
yeah,
I like
enjoy that
playing
a
games.
lot.
Like I like streaming with playing with people. Like,
I've never done it, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if I would like it.
just try it.
Because right now, I really enjoy single player games and just sitting there alone and being like,
I don't.
should I kill this bitch?
I enjoy multiplayer games, and I really enjoy like multiplayer games that are like PvP, like we're facing people.
I hate those.
Because I want to beat everybody. I want to
It's
try.
like, I don't really give a fuck about fighting UG. I want to figure out why the fuck I bought this game. It's not to get to know other people. I would have went outside.
It's about. Yeah, I think this is about.
If
like,
I wanted PvP, I would have went outside.
But the experience, because you don't get to like shoot people. like,
No, I don't
Rainbow
ever
Six
have the
Siege.
want.
You never have that feeling wanting
Never
to shoot.
wanted to.
Shoot
I've
somebody.
held many guns and I've never wanted to like shoot somebody.
Have
with
you ever shot a gun?
it. Yeah.
What? How many guns? Like was there
So
a
there was a
variety,
time
or was
that,
it just
like,
a pistol?
It was variety. A lot of shot off type stuff. Shot off shotgun.
Hold on. Sawed off shotgun.
Yeah, shot off
Is
shotgun.
it shot off shotgun?
Yep. A shot off shotgun, and yeah, I like the revolver the most. The way that feels in the hand.
Really?
Yeah, it's so nice.
Can you guess mine?
Pistol?
Well,
Desert Eagle?
basic bitch. It's not a pistol. Desert Eagle's a pistol. Really. So I'm saying it's not the thing I like is not a pistol.
That's what I was like. Oh, so not a Desert Eagle
No,
because I like the weight of that.
It's not. I like it. It's not a pistol.
A rifle then?
It's not a rifle.
AK?
That's a rifle, but no, it's not a rifle. It's my favorite type of gun.
I don't know then.
What's the, you're missing a big.
Shotgun?
Yes.
Oh, because I was like, the bazooka was the weirdest one.
I love shotguns.
You ever held a bazooka?
Yeah, it was like an old military one.
Oh.
Like it was the one at
I
the
held like one that was going through the hood.
bazooka.
Yeah, one nigga bought a bazooka.
Why the fuck?
No. Don't even ask why a hood nigga would buy a bazooka.
They buy weird shit.
His ops need to die. That's all I know.
It's not exactly.
That's all I know.
Anyone who would like go to that dude's house and be like, "Yo, I got a fucking bazooka," they'd be like, "The fuck is wrong with you?"
Who are you against?
It's the fucking U.S. Army now, or the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Trying
Like,
to shoot their tank.
dude, normally a pistol fuck stops most people.
Yeah,
dude.
like you're like, bro, I got a fucking.
He can
pistol,
stop a
like,
bus.
That's so extra. Like you're just.
No, he had like 10 bullets too, and they were all like in this backpack and shit, and like
Yeah,
he had it set up to where he could constantly like grab one.
They're
And
big.
I was like, dude, who are you trying to go kill?
Where is he getting that shit from? It's not legal.
I didn't ask that because the next week he came with a horse. I didn't ask him anything. He was literally walking down the hood with the horse.
A horse and a bazooka?
He traded the bazooka for a horse and like got
He
it.
traded the bazooka for. Who was this person that had a horse? And they got offered a fucking bazooka for it? It was like.
Like I got kicked by a horse as a kid because of that.
He kicked you? The bazooka man?
No, the horse did.
Well, no, but the bazooka man's horse.
Yeah, it was like because I was just standing behind it. I was like, whoa,
His horse.
this is
Oh my
this is
God.
gone. I didn't pass out or anything. I was like, stumbled a little. I was like, nigga, your horse just kicked me. Like, don't stand behind him. And I was
Dude,
like,
I'm supposed to stand behind you.
oh, I went up to his face.
Why do you have a horse?
No, I smacked the horse. I mean, I felt better. I was like, I don't like hurting animals. And that's when I just decided I won't kill him.
Really? That's what you
It was legit.
You're like, man, this horse kicked me and I still didn't want to kill him.
I don't. I was like, I'm going to ride you. And then I got to ride him. I got chafed badly. Because
Yeah, that's what happens.
we went to like the store. We went to the corner. We like watched the horse. And I was just sitting there on a horse. And he would ride through traffic on a horse. It was hilarious.
It sounds like some magical.
It was on Church Street, which is weird that it was called that. It was the most hood spot.
You know when
I've
like
ever
people
been.
suppress memories and then they like bring up fake memories?
No, I'm just.
That's what that sounds like.
You remember when like
I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what that sounds like.
people try to like what's that word? Connect.
Connect
Yeah, I'm trying to like actually open up.
about your horse.
No, about my past.
What was the horse's name?
I didn't have a name.
I feel like it should be Bucky.
Like we were trying to think of a name. That's when I got kicked. Was when we were trying to think of a name.
You were pondering a name, and the horse said, "Bitch, I'm coming."
Because we were like in a circle, and I was just in the spot of the circle that was behind the
So they
horse.
just let you.
Because I was like, why is no one standing here? This is a perfect spot. I went and stood there. Like it was all my fault. Like
Yo, why is no one
I
standing
should
here?
have
This is
took
a
the
perfect-
social hint
Oh, that's why.
that people don't stand behind horses.
It's not a social hint. It's like an obvious hint. Like,
No.
there's social
First time seeing a horse was in the hood, nigga.
I guess.
I had
You
no
never
the
heard
fuck I
about
did.
this?
No, nigga. I thought dogs were it. I saw cats and was like, so y'all are enemies of dogs.
You were a very special child.
I was just sheltered, and I knew a lot of hood shit. I didn't like know the world.
I know horses because of the hood.
Yeah, I was like in the hood, nigga, and this nigga brought a fucking horse.
What part of the hood did you grow up in?
Like I said, Church Street. It wasn't even
Oh.
that hood. Like
Okay,
niggas weren't
no,
outside just shooting each other.
It's Portland,
It was
right?
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the other street? Like we're in Northeast Portland, North Portland, Southeast Portland, South
I think it was
Portland,
northeast.
East Portland, Northeast.
Northeast.
How northeast? Like up towards like are we talking about
It was near
like
82nd.
60th? Oh no, it was near 82nd.
Yeah.
So it was more towards
Like you needed to go like over like what?
so like more towards like
7,
Prescott.
8 blocks. Yeah. Yeah, it was
Prescott
close to
area?
Gleason and Prescott.
Oh, Gleason. Okay, Gleason's another one. Okay, I know the area. There's a fucking new one.
But it was like I think Gleason or Powell, no Gleason, was like 2 streets ahead of it. And so then it was like behind a little bit on Church. And I don't remember the crossing one because I didn't really care about street addresses at that time.
I've never heard of that, but that's.
I could show you where it is. That's the
Yeah.
crazy thing. I remember it like the back of my. I learned so much about the world there. I love it.
I want to see where. I've never seen where you grow up. Have you ever seen where I grew up?
No, I remember you saying
Never
you were fat as a kid, and I was like,
I was fat in middle school. And
nigga,
when I say that,
what?
I'm kind of over exaggerating. I wasn't like fat, but I was like, I had like, it was a belly out here. Like,
No, that's you've always been like. I thought you were like malnourished as like when I met you. I was like,
I
this
mean, to
nigga's
be fair,
small.
I was skinny and small.
Yeah, you were just
Like,
small. And
dude,
I was
my
like,
fucking
dude,
my,
if somebody tackles him, he's
my
done.
ID. No, I wasn't done. 'Cause
I know. I
At
saw
that
you.
time, senior year, senior year when I got my ID, I was 5'5", 125.
Nice. I've always been over that.
135. I was 5'5", 135.
Well,
That was me in senior year of high school. I'm now 5'7", something like that, and about like 160, 155, somewhere around there.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not bigger. I grew too.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, thank God. Can you
Growth.
imagine-
I love it.
Can you imagine me still being 5'5"?
That's why I said that.
I know. I just looked down and I was like, wait, how long do we have?
Bye, guys.